Blues. Weinrich can't get the puck. Greg Johnson has it. His pass in front. And 11 seconds in.
A mistake by Eric Weinrich as the puck bounced over his stick, and it became a 2-on-1. But you'll see right here as the puck bounced over the stick of Weinrich, Johnson jumped on it, a 2-on-1. A perfect pass to Hartnell, no chance there for Chris Osgood at all. A perfect pass. Dimitri could not get back fast enough, and look at the perfect pass. And the Predators take a 1-0 lead just a minute.
Yannick, a shot off the chest of Okun. Here's Rayon. Rayon, a shot deflected, they score! Oh, baby, in front, Giannick with a deflection, and the Blues at 10:09 of the first period tie it at 1.
Huge goal there, just the centering pass. Giannick just tipped it between the legs of Thomas Okun. A good look at it here. There's the first shot. Rayon chased it into the corner and just threw it out. You see the deflection right in front and right in between the pads there of Okun. It opened up a little. You can see his reaction, and the Blues tie this at 1.
Number 12. Go Blues. The puck off the glove of Tkachuk. Eaton sweeps it to Timonen. Long pass knocked away by Tkachuk. And the puck back to Weinrich. His pass intercepted. Hartnell over far side. Now around. They get the puck in front. Eaton, a shot. Osgood. Huge save on Mark Eaton after the Blues had problems again with the puck.
Errant pass in front that came off the stick of Eric Weinrich right into the front, and the turnover led to this scoring chance as Weinrich went down to try to block it, but it still went through the legs and right into Osgood. Here it is, a look right in the chest of Osgood. So a mistake that almost turned into a goal. A big save there for Chris Osgood.
Eric Weinrich, who has been so outstanding since coming from Philadelphia, is going right now to himself, I ought to go back to bed and get out on the other side. I don't think they have been real sharp necessarily,
No,
Bernie.
no, they haven't. I think they're obviously both playing very nervous. They don't want to make a mistake, and that's when mistakes usually are made. So here we go.
Now we're going to get a little fight here. That's big Jeremy Stevenson with Jamal Mayers, and Mayers ends up at the bottom. So they put an exclamation mark on the first period. The shots favoring the Blues 10-4 and 1-1 the score after 20 minutes.
Well, that's exactly it. That's what I talked about. The 1/10 of the second is only thing that can happen is maybe exactly this, where you have a fight start, which you really don't need to have. I'd say when there's less than a...
For Nashville, we're down to 4:25 to go in the second period. Now 2-on-1, Eaton behind the back, a shot, Osgood, great sliding save, what a save by the veteran netminder Chris Osgood.
Wow. Huge, huge save. What a nice play by Mark Eaton, who's not fleet-footed enough to join the rush and take it through, but watch how he stopped, and a backhand pass across and a sliding save there, and it actually ended up with Chris Osgood's glove, I believe, Kenny. What a save by Osgood.
Sullivan on the face-off, stops, loses the puck. Savage with Mellanby back the other way. Savage gets the puck to Mellanby. He'll turn. He's knocked off the puck a bit by Zidlinski, which barrels on. Wait to center. And the Blues come on.
Wow, what a play there by Doug Weight and Scott Mellanby as the Blues take the lead here, 2-1. Savage's 16th of the season. A great play by Mellanby, second effort, and then Doug Weight with a chip pass in front. And Savage beat Thomas Okun to the far side. But look at the play here, and bingo, the Blues lead 2-1.
Doug guys behind the net, bumping into Beckman. Now, Okun goes to the bench with 1:33 to go. Okun on the bench, Nashville an extra attacker. The Blues lead 2-1. Beckman to Weinrich. Gets the puck ahead. Mayers gets it out. Drake, an empty net. Drake shoots. Oh, baby! He scores! And the Blues figure to be in the playoffs for the 20
Yes, it does, and boy, what a big effort this afternoon for the Blues. I mean, it's not over, still a minute 20 to go, but good second effort right at the blue line by Mears, and Dallas Drake got to center ice first to make sure that if he missed the empty net, it wasn't going to be icing right here. And he puts it right into the center of the net. You see the relief on the bench. Yes, sir, boys. We're on the way to San Jose. Just a minute 19 to go, and they wrap up a great week of hockey.
Behind the net, the Nashville Predators center. Sillinger can't get the puck out. Here's Greg Johnson, slowed up by Barrett. Pronger gets to the puck, and he lifts it out down the ice, headed to the empty net. Could it be? It is! Another empty net goal. Chris Pronger to make it 4-1, and that surely finishes it off. And the Blues and the San Jose Sharks will meet again in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Yes, they will. You see the dejection on the bench by Nashville, and it's a shame. I don't think they'll pull their goalie one more time. We could get 35-cent tacos to make things better tomorrow, Kenny, but that's the ties Chris Pronger's career high, and in goals, just dumped it out. And even if this would have been icing, Keith Tkachuk was chasing it. Would not have been an icing. He would have beat everybody there. But what an effort by the Blues this afternoon. They knew it was at stake, and they really met the challenge.
Giannick scores in the first period. Savage early in the third to break a 1-1 tie. And now Drake and Pronger, empty net goals. 31 seconds to go. Back for the puck goes Bryce Salvador. He'll fire it around the boards, knocked down by Johansson. Then Hall and Ryan Johnson battle. Adam Hall can't center. The Blues will finish the season tomorrow in a game that doesn't mean anything. Now we get a stick fight at the side of the net. Salvador with Tutu. They were in a bit of a stick fight. Osgood grabbed Tutu. Now one referee tells Bokun to stay back. But Jordan Tutu, the rookie spark plug, got into a stick swinging battle there with Bryce Salvador. I believe it was Salvador. It was. And it all happens here with 12.8 seconds to go in the third period.
And Tutu is a great little player because he's a spark plug, as you said, but there's no need to even put him out there in the last minute. The game's over at 4-1, and he doesn't know any better. He knows only one speed, and he had the battle going with Salvador and kept cross-checking, pushing, punching. You see Osgood got involved. I mean, Osgood didn't need to do that either, but all it does is cause a little frustration by both teams there.
They were about one stick swing away from doing something you didn't want to do.
Exactly,
there.
and that's what no need to do that. The Blues, I mean, you're already in seventh spot. Let it go, but there's no reason for Tutu to even be out there in that situation. And in fact, Oliva went out in Calgary, Kenny, and Darryl Sutter was suspended for 2 games for a brawl that happened in that game.
Now our Bud Light player of the game. There he is, Chris Osgood.
14 saves this afternoon, and he came up big with large saves, especially in the second period, that really gave the Blues this victory, and again gave the Blues the 25th straight year going to the playoffs.
We mentioned Blues fans here all day long, and we don't want to forget the carries of Section 323. Want to say hi to everyone back at home, especially Jessica, Adam, Emily, and Drew. Now for David Poyle and Nashville, they make the playoffs. If Edmonton loses tonight in Vancouver, they would finish 8th and play Detroit, and or they win tomorrow in Colorado, they'll finish 8th and play Detroit. So they still have 2 chances.
Yes, they do, and I think they'll all be wearing Vancouver Canuck jerseys tonight for pajamas when they go to bed. But what is going to happen here is that, yes, they're going to be watching what happens in Vancouver tonight, and then I think they'll go accordingly. But I think they probably want to go to Colorado with one thing in mind, Kenny, is that let's not back in. I mean, if we get there that way, fine, but they still would like to probably win that game in Colorado. And if Vancouver should lose tonight, they're going to have a real tough time going into Colorado with what's at stake tomorrow for Colorado.
Right, no question. So I'm sure that Nashville, they wouldn't be bashful, Bernie, about backing in and letting Vancouver beat Edmonton tonight. That's for sure.
You're right. And I still don't know why Salvador's getting the extra 2 here. It was 2-2 that was kind of coming in and doing everything to start things here in this and give both players. And Osgood gets 2, I understand that, but not Salvador.
It's all meaningless. 9 seconds to go. Here's a shot that deflects wide. 5, 4, 3, 2-1, and the Blues go to the playoffs again. What a huge victory here in Nashville, Tennessee.
Congratulations to Mike Kitchen and again to the Blues for getting this done this afternoon, not waiting till tomorrow. This is a great character builder for them. They played very well over the course of the last week and a half. A frustrating loss on Thursday night against Detroit, but certainly a big win here in 7th place, and the Blues will start on either Wednesday or Thursday in San Jose, the first round of the playoffs.
And they held Nashville to only 14 shots. What a job by the Blues. For Dan McLaughlin and Bernie Federko, I'm Ken Wilson. Thanks for joining us. This huge game won today by the Blues 4-1. We'll catch you in the Stanley Cup playoffs first round next week, either on WB11, KPLR TV, or Fox Sports Net. Thanks for a great regular season, and we'll see you in a few days.